folks, welcome to Belgrade Beat. I'm here with Gile and Mike at the KIMURA Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu studio, which is sort of off the Boulevard Kralja Alexandra in Belgrade. And we have two people who, I'm taking it you guys didn't grow up here in Serbia, but you decided to move here to do this and make this. Is this the only studio like this in town, or is this?
It's the only full-time martial art academy. We call it like academy,
wow.
Like studio. Yeah, it's
okay.
only full-time private academy in Serbia.
Okay,
yeah.
And so how did this come about? Okay, so take me through your journey. How did you? Okay, well, first of all, what do you do here?
Okay, basically, well, hi everybody. My name is Gile Huni. I'm half French, half Filipino. I've been living in Serbia for 12 years. My wife is Serbian. We have a little daughter, and basically my full-time job, I'm working. I have a couple of websites for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I started about 6 years ago, and that's my main job. The website has grown tremendously. I believe it's maybe top 3 biggest news websites for our sport, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I take care of that. I'm the editor. I have writers from all around the world, and of course I've been training Jiu-Jitsu for 17 years now, and I've been training also in Serbia. And 4 years ago, I decided to open my own place, and my partner Mike is Swedish Serbian.
So you just ended up here, like basically because of love and your wife.
Yes and no, because basically before I met my wife, I was studying in Paris, and my roommate was Serbian. So
Serbians abroad. That's how I got into this whole Belgrade thing.
Yeah,
like,
similar to you.
Yeah, like Serbs in Toronto. Yeah. So
I actually came here on vacation in the summer of 2000. This was before the revolution. This was the time of Milosevic. So I saw how it was, and it was wild west,
Wild, yeah.
Yeah,
so
very
it's
wild.
Kind of wild.
Yeah, but nothing compared to how it was in the 90s.
Now, okay, so how do you get Serbian people to refine their inner beast to the point where they can, participate in such a delicate sport as BJJ?
Refine their inner beast. Maybe to channel. You mean? I don't think that they're more aggressive, naturally aggressive than Westerners.
Okay.
I just think they're stronger physically.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's very strong. People from the Balkans generally are extremely strong. Bigger. And they have like a strong fighting spirit.
Thousands of years of war. But, yeah. So you're half Serbian, right?
Yeah, half Serbian, half Swedish.
Which half? Mother, father?
My dad was from here, and my mom from Sweden.
All right, so when they do want to come back. This is what the Serbian people want to always hear, this story,
of course.
actually.
Well, I have a daughter here, so I wanted to spend a couple of years before she kind of leaves. She's 18 now, she just turned 18. So she trains too, BJJ. Yeah, that's why I came back.
Cool. And okay, so what led you to this particular type of martial arts versus all the others? Like, I'm not into martial arts in any capacity, so you have to explain to me why this one is special.
So I'll explain.
Yeah.
Okay, basically, our martial art is called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, and it came about. The world found out about it in the mid-90s in the U.S. There was a tournament, a martial arts tournament called the Ultimate Fighting Championships. Do I look at the camera or do I look at you?
Whatever you want.
Okay, I'll look at you.
We don't edit, so this is in the interview now.
So this Ultimate Fighting Championship was it was in a cage, okay? And people from different martial arts were pitted against each other.
Yeah.
There was boxing, wrestlers, karate, and a small, scrawny Brazilian guy who trained something called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
So this was like mixed martial arts.
Yeah, this was the beginning of mixed martial arts.
Let's see who can rip each other.
No, it's the one who wins. So basically, like the smallest guy, the Brazilian guy, he defeated everybody without even throwing a single punch. So what happens? He just clinched with them, take him down, go to the ground, and submitted them with either a choke or an arm lock. Yeah. So and people were amazed. It was like a revolution in martial arts.
Yeah.
And that's how Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu came to be known by everybody, including myself. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like a 15-year-old kid. I'm like, oh my god! I was living in London then, a teenager. And I gotta learn this stuff, And where I was living in London, there was no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So anyway, fast forward many years, I was a student in Paris, and there was, lo and behold, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school right next to my university.
Okay.
And from that day, I was hooked. I trained every single day. I went to Brazil, and that's it. It's a long journey.
Now, did you find a greater authenticity when you went to Brazil to study it versus what you received in?
Yeah, for sure. Because that's the motherland. That's like a that's where it all started. People have a passion.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you know, it's like sometimes the modern Western innovation maybe
of course
brings something to the table that
Americans and Europeans and even Japanese they kind of shifted the sport a bit. They made it in their own style.
Yeah.
But the essence is from Brazil. So when we went there, we saw all the champions. Like you go there, you go to the World Championships. You're like, oh my God, I saw this guy in a magazine.
Okay, so it's the real deal.
The real deal. Yeah.
All right.
And they've been training for longer than us, you know. So.
And okay, so how does this compare to, for example, the East Asian disciplines of various karates and stuff like that?
Well, okay, basically Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's like judo. It's like a mixture of judo, wrestling. The only difference between judo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is that we're more focused on the ground game. Okay, so we start standing, we go with a throw, and we continue on the ground. However, what the Brazilians have brought is the kind of samba movement, capoeira.
The little movement.
It's more relaxed. It's less rigid than judo. Judo's Japanese, boom, 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 a sensei. Here we're more relaxed. We shake hands, fist bump.
Yeah.
You know, and it's much more laid back. Even by the way we teach here, there's not so much like hey you come here, I'm your sensei. There's none of that BS. It's more relaxed.
And what would you say to somebody who has never tried this before, thinking of coming here to try it out? Because that's the main thing. Okay, so people know you're here. I mean, it took me years to try yoga. Now I got into it, and it's really changed my life in a really profound way this year. Because basically through this channel, I met Adriana, this American girl who opened up, the yoga studio. Yeah, and okay, so you might convince me to try it after this interview. But what would you just say to the Serbian kid out there, or adult, or anybody who's thinking of dropping by?
The question.
Okay, that's a great question. First of all, I'd say when you come and try Jiu-Jitsu, you're gonna feel what your possibilities are.
Okay.
Because a lot of times, I'll give you an anecdote from how I started. I went to Colombia. I wanted to learn salsa. Okay, so I went to Cali, Colombia.
And why did you want to learn salsa?
Because I wanted to. I wanted to learn salsa. It's an expression of the body, and you get to. And then you get to. I mean, you dance a lot with other
people who are interested in salsa.
Exactly, and it's awesome, and it's positive, and it gives you a lot. And then I went by the studio and it said Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. I thought, oh, that sounds interesting. I have to try this. So I went in there. There was this Colombian guy, blue belt, 1.65 meters.
Okay.
And it was kind of small. But, I said, I'll pay you for 10 classes. And I want to learn something. I want to learn how to take someone down and to finish him off. Okay? He said, yeah, no problem. And then we started sparring immediately because he wanted to show me what it was about.
That it was efficient.
Exactly. And I had about 108 kilos, and I was kind of strong. And I went in with all my force, like wrestling. And the guy, he made me realize that my perception of reality was totally false.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Right.
I had no idea. He took me down. He basically whatever. I couldn't do anything. I was completely helpless for the first time in my entire life. And I felt, holy shit, this is scary in one sense, but at the same time, I felt. I had two options. Either I could have said,
opened in your mind.
I could have said this. I had two ways of thinking. One was, well, if I would have hit him, it would have been a different story. But that's not reality.
It would have been worse.
It would have been worse, exactly. And the other one was, he knows this, so I can learn this because he learned it somewhere. And so I started. I just connected so well with me, and since then I haven't stopped. So I think. And it leads to another thing. Like today, you see, this is another part of Jiu-Jitsu. Like, you know how we give our kids iPads and we're on the phone all the time? We don't really connect, either bodily or mentally. When you're out there on the tatami, you're so close to other people. I have friends that I've known for 20 years. When I meet them, it's, hey bro, what's up? Then I meet someone I've rolled with 2 times. It's like, hey,
you're connected.
Yeah, you're connected. And plus, if you go to Freudian psychology, for example, we do have animalistic instincts.
Of course we do.
And in this society, we're not
almost
allowed,
all of our decisions are based on them.
well,
Actually,
and sometimes, I mean, we don't really find a platform where we can use this, you know, where we can let it out. So, I mean, here on the tatami, you get to use power, you get to use technique, you get to use everything, and it's okay. Everybody's okay, and you I mean, from the beginning, when you start out as a white belt, obviously you're not going to be doing complicated techniques and so forth. You will be doing simple stuff just to learn. For example, what do you do? Are you going to take the intro class, by the way?
I might, maybe not today, but we'll see. I'm here to sort of scope it out.
Okay. Well, because if you do, you would see that if from some positions you can't get out, and because you don't know, you don't have that knowledge. With one single class, you're gonna be able to do stuff you never thought you would be able to do, and that's kind of how it opens.
Okay.
So what I would give you, for example, is a brief peek into different parts of Jiu-Jitsu, and you will come out from here after just one class. You will come out with another sense of what you're able to do.
And probably also your own vulnerability.
Yeah, exactly. And that's also
Which
one
is
thing that's
important
great.
to embrace that as a human being, actually, I think.
I think a lot of people, they have a strong ego. It's not the ego in the sense of ego as, from psychology, but an ego as I can't let go, I have to win.
It's a deceptive force.
Exactly, and you're not with that type of, I mean, you're going to have to let go. And once you let go, it's such a liberation. So
yeah, once you go beyond your comfort zone, and
exactly.
You know, normally, okay, I'll be honest with you because I like to be open about this. Normally, what I do that with is psychedelic drugs like ayahuasca and stuff like that.
I understand.
Going to the jungle, Peru, drinking ayahuasca, all that stuff. But I'm sure you can achieve.
Check this out.
Similar things.
Check this out. You're with someone. You're grappling. Okay. You're in some type of situation. You have control or you don't have control. Either way, when time passes, you'll be able to recognize and feel how the other person's breathing. Okay?
Yeah.
So for example, let's just say you could when he breathes in, that's when you put some more pressure.
Oh, really? So it's based
you're gonna
you have to make him feel uncomfortable.
You're gonna make him feel uncomfortable. You're increasing the pressure. We don't decrease the pressure. We increase the pressure. We take away space. We go into control, and once it's fully controlled, he can do nothing. We put pressure in certain areas so that he goes into where we want him to go, and that's when we finish.
Okay.
And the submission is absolute.
It's really hard to explain.
Yeah.
You gotta feel it to understand it.
Okay,
you know?
so no, but it's not all about. Your original goal was help me take someone down and knock them out, right?
No.
That's what you said. That's the first 10 classes.
We don't have strikes.
We don't have
do
strikes.
We just
no strikes.
We just cuddle, man.
We
just smother you.
We're hugging
smother
for an
you
hour
and
and a
choke
half.
and all that. It's very technical. But just talking like that, it sounds ridiculous. You either gotta.
I'm sure it sounds ridiculous. Yeah, almost everything you can do that takes you beyond your boundaries sounds ridiculous to the normal human ego and mind and stuff like that. But okay, so
but even watching it, it looks horrible. Like you're two guys on the ground. You're like, I don't want to do that. You know?
Yeah.
But it's super effective. That's the thing.
So how has this practice changed your life off the mat?
It has in so many ways. Okay, basically, how Mike was talking about the ego and those kind of things. You know, like when you train for a long time, you know, you learn to take beatings. You get, because you're only as good as a next opponent.
Yeah.
You know, the guy's gonna. You think you know something. Next thing you train with somebody, he just destroys you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm shit. I don't know anything. And then you go home. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure out how to beat this guy. And you just keep on improving. So all this like problem-solving skills, that's really it has translated to my everyday life also.
Yeah.
The way I deal with like stress and that kind of stuff. Because
submission.
Yeah, but when someone is mounting you and choking you, you don't think about all your problems. You don't think, oh man, I got a mortgage to pay. I got my wife's breaking my balls. You know, all these kind of things. You know, and so all of this stressful situations, you learn how to deal with it, and because you're dealing with that every day in jiu-jitsu.
It's like this whole thing where you can control the things you can control, and there's no sense worrying about the things that you can't control.
Exactly. Exactly.
And this is like, I hear lots of stories of people doing this through skydiving and you know, all different types of you know physical exertion. But this one seems like a very real one because it's actually another human being, and their strength and intelligence against you, vis-a-vis staring your strength and intelligence right in the face. Yeah.
It's a little bit like chess.
Like chess. And there's two more things I want to add also. When Mike was talking about this, when you're training with somebody and you have to trust them, because at one point they're choking you, and then you tap out.
Yeah.
And that's a trust issue. Because if the guy really wanted to, he could continue, and you're gone.
Yeah.
So as soon as they see the tap, they stop and they're like, okay, bro, thanks. Let's go again. It's a whole thing about respect. The second thing is for me also, I'm a foreigner in Serbia. I'm half French, half Filipino, and for me, like 98% of my friends in Serbia are from Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all my buddies here. I've been here 12 years. I know a lot of people because I have a school. When I go for a walk with my wife or whatever, hey, Gile, I have so many contacts here in Belgrade. It's like it's opened up so many doors,
Yeah.
which is really amazing. And in our academy, I think we're the most international martial arts school in Serbia.
Okay, so do you do classes in English as well as Serbian?
The thing is, I teach in Serbian, okay? But whenever we have Australian guys, Japanese, Brazilians, so whenever I see that someone doesn't speak Serbian, I'll teach in English, and everybody speaks English in our class, so I'll adapt, But we have a lot. I mean, I think other foreigners are attracted by having a foreign instructors also. But like foreign, but like we say, Svetsko a naše. Like a foreign, but from here. You know what I mean? Like Mike's half. I'm here. I'm a Srpski Zet. So we're already like local.
There's no question that Belgrade is actually more accessible to foreigners, basically, than pretty much most other places in Eastern Europe. A, because of the language, and B, because of the warmth of the Serbian.
They're very open. Yeah, they're very friendly.
This is what a lot of people don't Serbian people don't understand about their own culture, is how freaking welcoming it is.
Yeah, super nice.
To foreigners to come in. And
contagious.
Because for them it's like some sort of like common sense actually that this is how you should be.
It's not like that in Western Europe or the States. It's not like that.
No. Yeah, and the safety of Serbia. The fact that people do take
super
responsibility.
Safe.
Okay, I'm just gonna reset the camera here for 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Keep on talking and just tell us a bit about what the challenges are for somebody who's starting this, and what the sort of how do you know you're across the goal line and that this is for you?
Mike, you want to take this one?
Yeah, the challenges. Challenges are for a beginner. Okay, so you come here, you don't know anything, so you could basically put it into 4 levels. Number 1, survival. If you can survive, you've come a long way, okay? Because then people can't submit you. And once you learn how to survive, you're slowly going to learn how to escape. And then you go into control, you're controlling someone, and then you're going to go into submission. So everything comes.
What does it mean to control someone?
Control someone. That's what I was hoping to show you afterwards. Just to get a feel for. No, it's meditative. No, it's meditative. It is really meditative. It is. It's a deep
I've never
connection.
actually been in a proper fight in my entire life.
Oh, so I think this is not going to be a fight at all.
I'm going to be dominated.
No, it's not a fight. It's just you can feel what your level is. What you can do in reality.
Okay.
So you come here you step in through the doors. Everybody's really welcoming. That's one of the things.
Cool.
Everyone who's here, not at all. Zero. Yeah, always.
Okay, I got tattoos, but I got cauliflower ears.
Exactly.
Nice guy. I'll give you a hug. Everybody.
Exactly. Ask how you are and a little bit of small talk. And also, when we're out on the mats, we help each other. We're not here to fight each other. We're rolling with each other. So we're with each other, helping out all the time. That's how we grow together as we could say a team. All the people that come in here. Then what else? Yeah, you're gonna learn basic stuff. You'll see new stuff. You're gonna probably, if you become interested, you're gonna buy a gi, and which is a kimono that we wear, the traditional one. And then after that, you're gonna slowly improve. It's gonna take you some time, though. This is not a quick fix. It's not like a jab or an uppercut. You really need to put some time in. Slowly, you're gonna improve.
And once you're hooked, it's a lifestyle. We always talk about jiu-jitsu lifestyle. That's something which translates to every aspect of your life. Like the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, You know, we have our own handshakes. You know, like it's a whole thing. You know.
Okay, so in terms of like other disciplines, in terms of stuff like that. Okay, so I got into yoga this year.
Yoga's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
great.
So, for
yoga.
example, I heard that in the 70s, when bands first started playing punk rock, the DJs were playing reggae in between the punk bands. So, do you think that there's a way that the two sort of genres of
It goes together.
Yeah.
It goes great together.
Yeah.
For sure. I know a lot of like high-level jiu-jitsu guys who are actually like yoga masters. You know,
But I
they
would
do
say-
the whole, like, you know.
I would say that the ratio of men to women here is the exact opposite of the ratio to men to women in my yoga studio.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm the only guy
Well,
there.
This class is for MMA, mixed martial arts. So
Okay.
it's a bit more like you know. But the BJJ class, you know, we're wearing a gi. You know, we have about maybe 10% women. You know.
Yeah.
Which is for Serbia is very high actually, because a lot of the gyms is just like a fight club or something. You know.
Yeah.
Our place is like I said, more international, more welcoming, family.
All right. So, what are the risks of this? I mean, obviously, you
Risks?
should
Oh,
be
no.
afraid of injury when doing any
Dude, I mean, you can get injured from fishing. You know, I mean,
crossing the street. In fact, is very
Exactly.
dangerous. Yes,
That's true.
More
Especially-
dangerous than
especially
taking airplane. Yeah, I ride my bike,
no,
man.
injuries. You will get injured. That's like that happens to everybody.
You will get injured.
Yeah, you will. Like,
Yeah.
that's you have
Some
to accept
fingers,
it.
maybe.
Fingers, knees, but you know, like these are minor injuries. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, my whole body hurts. This whole body hurts all the time. You know, when we see each other, hey, bro, how's your knee? You know, that's our first question. How's your knee? How's your shoulder? You know, it's okay. It's fine.
But then again, that's when you spar a lot. Once you
Yeah, when you
reach a
train a lot,
certain level,
yeah.
when you're going from the beginning, it's not like
No,
that.
at the
You go
beginning.
slow. You learn techniques first, and then
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
It depends on everybody's level. If you see that somebody's very athletic, he wants a lot of action, we'll put him in with the big boys. If he's someone like more shy, okay, take it easy first. You know, learn slowly. You know.
Well, I
hold
feel
your
like a pussy just talking to you guys.
No, you're not a pussy, man. You know.
I know I'm not a pussy like on the metaphysical level, but on the physical level, I probably am.
That's okay. I mean, you know, the thing.
So maybe you can help me.
Well, no,
But maybe I don't need help.
We can help you to defend yourself. If push comes to shove. You can,
Usually, I just use my eyes and just
yeah,
like
you know,
stare
dude,
people
I tell
down.
you one thing: the best self-defense. You know what it is? Running. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Running. It'll save you. You know. It really is, man. You know. But if you can't run, then you got martial arts to help to back you up. You know.
Yeah.
If you're stuck in an elevator, someone's attacking you. Yeah, you know. Or you're with your kid and you can't run. You gotta know something to defend yourself. You know. So
That's why we have a kids class.
we got a kid class also. Yeah?
Kids class.
Yeah, kids
we have kids
classes.
also. Yeah.
Kids class. They only do games. That's all they do.
What kind
and
of
those games? Like, for example, one is called
Gymnastics and stuff, you know.
a little bit like that. They get into different positions without knowing it, playing
Yeah.
around,
Slowly building
jumping on the
into
back.
it. Yeah, it's fun.
They're having fun.
And so, can the whole thing help you get good at dancing as well? What's the
Yeah, it
dancing?
goes together.
Yeah. What's the sort of like you think Brazilian that do woo yeah yeah so yeah. How much of the moves are you able to transfer to other parts of life?
I love dancing. Like when I rarely go out, but when I go to a club, you know, I'm always moving my hips, you know, left to right. So yeah, I think it translates also.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're more loose. Your body's more loose, you know. So
All right. Well, I'm ready to get my ass kicked. Come on, guys. Like I'm not ready. I don't feel ready, but yeah.
let's go, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. But the question is, if people want to come here and try it out,
Okay,
which class should they write to you first, or just show up?
Monday. We have a Monday 7 p.m. Free training for beginners. Uvo do BJJ. Intro class BJJ.
Yeah, we'll put
Free.
the link in the description to the website, and you
We're
can
in
see all that.
Vracar. We're located in Vracar. We're very friendly. Come over, have a try. You know, whatever. If you like it, you stay. If you don't like it, no problem. You know, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for the interview, and
Thanks for coming,
everybody
Eric.
feel comfortable.
We're a big fan of this guy. He's awesome.
And yeah, well, here we go. Let's. I promise that whatever happens to me, I'm gonna put it in the edit
Okay, cool.
of this. We're gonna film it and put it in the edit.
Yeah,
so
it'll be
let's.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this, folks. And thanks for having a chat. And let's
for
see what
coming.
happens now. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh,
Should be fine.
All right, guys.
That was good. That was good.
Thanks a lot. Alright, so it's very noisy in here, or it's gotten quiet for a second. So how does this work? We just sit here and cuddle, right?
Exactly. This is what it is. We sit like this for an hour and a half, and that's it.
Oh, my new friend.
So it's no problem.
Oh, snuggle buddies. All right. So we'll just leave this here. All right. Talk really loud. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
All right. I'm good at that. I'm a singer, so. Now, what are we doing here?
Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Let's move over here a bit.
Yeah,
Do the center of the-
Let's move this one as well.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna be in a typical situation that you might end up. Let's just say that you're at a wedding. Okay.
Yep.
You looked at the wrong wife. You looked at the wrong wife, and now the husband is really pissed. Okay, a little bit drunk.
All right.
Yeah. So you're gonna be the guy who he attacks. Okay.
The guy who he attacks.
Yeah, exactly. The husband, because he thinks.
Sorry. Wait a second.
doing
What?
something.
What?
So lie down. Just lie down on your back.
Okay.
Okay. The best thing would be to turn a little bit to this side.
Okay.
So your legs are that way.
All right. What? So I'm already passed out drunk. Is that the thing?
The guy attacked you.
All right.
And now he took you down. Okay?
All right.
He took you down. And now you're in this position.
Okay.
This is called a mount.
So he's on top of me, yeah?
Yeah. So you see, and from here, the good thing is for him is he can hit you, but you can't hit him. Okay?
Yeah.
So from here, let's say that he wants to control you.
Yeah.
Because what I'm doing now, I'm controlling your hips.
Yeah.
Controlling your hips.
You sure are.
Yeah. So check this out. I'm gonna grab around your head now.
Okay.
Okay. And from here, without going, I mean, you can go crazy if you want to, but I don't want you to, because we didn't do the warm-ups.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So you're not really warm. Okay.
Yeah.
So from here, what will you do? How'd you get out of this? The guy's here. He could smack you.
Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna block it.
Well, we don't do strikes.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be. He's here controlling you.
Okay.
He might put some extra pressure on. You see?
So first of all,
What will you do? What's your...
probably if he's trying to punch me, I'm gonna try to block it with my left hand.
Okay. So let's say that no punches. There are no punches.
There are no punches.
Get out of this.
Yeah. So he's just like, "Who's your daddy?" And I'm
Exactly.
like, "Well, this is not the best position for me to be in."
Exactly.
So chances are I'd probably try to get one of my knees. Yeah, but that doesn't work very well
That's
because.
okay.
Yeah, but
That's
just
okay.
to try it. But to probably try. Okay, no punches. You said.
No punches. It's okay. You just want to get out of this.
Well, I would try to punch him in the stomach and wind him.
Yeah. You don't really have a lot of space to punch.
No,
That's
there's
really
not.
effective.
Yeah, okay. All right. So what? Well,
What's the next thing you do?
obviously the default reaction would be to just sort of like put my feet on the ground and just give as much. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So you caught my feet so they can't extend. Yeah. All right. All right. So and then I would probably try rolling over as well. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you caught the feet again.
No, I didn't get you.
What about tickling his feet?
You could do that. You could do that. Could work.
Yeah.
See?
Okay. Are we in the shot actually? Check the shot. Yeah, good. Okay. It's all good. You can see us in the center of the shot, right? Okay, well, cool. It's fine. It's fine.
So let's just walk this way then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so.
Is it good?
All right,
okay. So now, we're here.
Yeah.
How do you get out? The guy's here.
Well, I guess I'm not getting out, but you know, I just try every. Yeah, exactly. There's no point.
See, there's a lot of sound here at the same time. Okay, so you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Did you spend a lot of energy?
Yeah. Well, not as much as I could have because.
What would have been the difference in outcomes had you used a lot of energy?
Nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me now show you a simple technique how to get out of this situation.
Okay.
In 1 second.
Okay.
Without using anything.
All right.
More than leverage.
All right.
Okay.
So you want me to do this here?
You can do it. Yeah.
The same thing.
Are we good? We good? Okay. The same thing. Grab my head.
Okay. So like this, was it?
With this one. Yeah, with this one. The other hand. Oh. Okay, let's go a little bit further here.
Okay.
Okay, and put this on here so we can speak at the same.
Okay.
Okay, so now grab with this one instead because I'm gonna roll you this way.
Okay.
All
right.
See this? In the same position.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Check this out. I'm taking away this side. I'm taking away this side.
Okay.
And look what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second.
Yeah.
I use no energy whatsoever.
Yeah.
How does this translate how does this translate? How does this translate to, for example, a strike? What did I do? I did the following. I'm just here, okay?
Yeah.
I'm doing something called a bridge.
Yeah.
A bridge is when you get your feet as close as you can, your heels to your ass.
Yeah.
And this is a bridge, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So you can lift a lot of kilos like this.
in yoga, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So from here, I'm not gonna go on my shoulder. So I go up and on the shoulder. See?
Okay.
This way, I'm gonna break you're not gonna have balance. You're gonna be going this way, and then gravity does it the rest.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing a lot. I'm just doing this, and then I turn. And there I am on top.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
And how long did it take you before you could do this?
It will take you about 30 seconds to learn this.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready?
All right. Yeah.
Let's go down. You're not trying to be down anymore. First of all, you want to exactly as close as you can. Just put your feet as close to your ass as you can. Yeah. And now you go up, lift, come to your shoulder, and put this hand over here. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly. So now you can do it with me. Now check it out. We're gonna turn so we're in the camera. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we are. So you go down again. Go down.
Down I go.
Yeah, and I'm here.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab you here. I want you to grab a hold of this one. Okay. Just so that I can't pull it out. Because if you bridge, and I pull it out, I'm gonna have something called a base. Yeah, let's see. I have something called a base.
Yeah.
So you grab my arm and you're heavy on your head. Okay?
Yeah.
Next thing, you want to have these close to your ass.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, just like that. See, now block this leg. Block it on the outside. This on the outside. No, not that one. Just this one.
okay.
Yeah, see? Now you blocked everything for me.
Yeah.
So now, check it out.
Okay.
Now, you're gonna use to come up and like you're giving 5 to a guy over there.
Okay, like
So
this.
you're like, whoop, you wanna hit the mat. And I want you just to lift your hips, go to your shoulder,
Yeah.
lift your hips, and you're going this way. Okay?
Oh,
So
I'm
lift
going
your
this
hips.
way, okay.
Yeah, and because you're taking away everything on this side.
Okay.
See? So you're going to your shoulder, then
Okay.
you use this one as a last little push.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Wasn't hard. Now you pushed on me. What I would do this. Come to me once.
Okay.
Going to mount. Mount is when you step over.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like that. Now grab my head.
Yeah.
Again. You can do that or however you do.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. It's easier for you. So here, look. Again, look. Do this. Check this out. Check this out. See? So we're under with the arm.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what makes it so simple.
Okay. I think
Try it one more time.
it feels very gentle the way you do it.
Yeah, it is very gentle.
Okay, so
I do the same now.
one more time.
One more time.
Here. And block this.
I'm gonna take this side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanted to take away one of the sides.
Yeah.
Okay? Should we be on the other side?
No, it's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
So see it from a different angle.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay, so we're here. You're taking away, see that arm
Yeah.
and this leg. You want to block
Okay,
this leg. See, you blocked it. Now you just go like I did. So don't push me. You're just gonna use this
Yeah,
leg.
yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you lift. First, you need to lift your hips. Go to your shoulder.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard.
No.
It's not hard at all.
No.
And we do this all the time.
No, it's just
basic
getting the
thing.
right alignment actually.
That is what it is.
Yeah. Cool.
You want to see submission? Have one as well?
Well, I think we got some action going on here. That guys want to use the space, but
We can do one.
Okay.
So you can see what that feels like.
okay.
All right?
All right, go for it.
Okay. So we're in the same position.
All right.
But turn around to the other side. I'm just going to show you what you could do. So here. I'm in this position. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, for example, I have several things I could do from here. Okay? I could choke you, for example.
Yeah.
Not like this, obviously.
Yeah.
Because if I would do, let's say that I do this. Now grab, use both hands and grab this. Just put pressure here.
Okay.
Lock my foot. Put your, see? And now do the exact same thing. See what I mean?
Yep.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah. Okay, I think I get it.
Okay, this is just one thing. Then we have submissions. Do you want me to call someone else, or do you want to be submitted?
Yeah, call
once?
someone else.
You don't want to be submitted?
Well, yeah, I can do it. But
Okay, I'll do it once we do it. I'll show you.
Okay.
So check this out. This is the triangle choke. Okay?
Okay.
This is a triangle choke. It's very simple. This seems a little bit gay, maybe.
Okay.
But it's, I mean, you might be gay in a jiu-jitsu player, so it's
move
okay.
back a little bit.
Okay. You okay? Okay. So check it out. This is called a closed guard. This is a closed guard.
Okay.
So I'm closing this one. See?
Yeah.
It's very good for me because I can move your body back and forth. And I can
What if I
control.
do this?
It's perfect. I'll take your
if I
back.
do this?
I'll take your back.
Yeah, okay.
And it's perfect. So check this out. This is a triangle choke. So your hands are here.
Yeah.
Look, putting this on your pelvis.
Yeah, so.
Pressing this one in. Coming up.
Yep.
Here. Look, you're still there. I'm locking. Yeah. And now, see, when you feel that you're not, that it doesn't feel good, you do this on me. Okay? So feel this. First I can squeeze this, right? Or, like on the side. See that? See? That's a triangle choke.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's a triangle choke. You could do that from all kinds of positions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all makes perfect sense. It all makes perfect sense. The way you explain it, the way the gracefulness of movements,
it's
it
not
all
violent.
makes
It's not violent.
perfect sense. So I mean, yeah. I mean, interesting. Interesting. Huh.
And now we have the last thing. It's called a rear naked choke.
Okay.
Okay? I'm gonna do it on you.
Okay.
And you're gonna do it on me.
Okay.
Sit on your hands.
All right.
Look at this. If someone takes your back,
Yeah.
you can't protect your back. We can't move any of our limbs behind us.
Yeah.
We can just take care of stress over here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why the rear naked choke is so dangerous. No one's immune to this. So check this out. I'm gonna go here, okay? Or here. See how it lies perfectly here? You ready to stop? You ready to stop? See?
No, it's fine. I'm just a performer.
Ah,
so.
okay, okay. So
Yeah.
now you try on me. Look what I did. Go
Okay.
right here. Grab this. See? Now I come. Put my hand on my shoulder.
Yeah.
The other hand on my other shoulder.
And then
I breathe in.
squeeze.
I breathe in. And look, I just push your head down. I'm not using any strength at all.
Yeah, okay.
But you're suffocating.
All right, let's try this on you.
Yeah.
All right, so first this.
First, hold on. Come all the way.
All right, so
Grab your shoulder.
your neck is in the elbow.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. Now grab your elbow. I'm sorry, your shoulder.
Yeah.
I put this one behind my and put
okay.
it on your shoulder. Put it here.
What?
Put this
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Now squeeze it together. Take a deep breath and push my head down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because
No, it's okay.
No? No?
Just breathe in and go down.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, it's just
No,
against my.
that is a choke already.
Yeah.
If you would have kept that for 4 or 5 seconds, I would have
Yeah.
been in trouble.
I just I don't.
It's
It's
totally
against my. Yeah.
religion.
Kinda, yeah. But yeah, it's like Well, interesting stuff. Thanks for the lesson. All right, guys. So drop by this place if you want to explore these arts of subtle domination,
I like that. That
subtle,
sounds really good.
subtle domination, and subtle self-defense. Of course, you know.
Of course.
I mean, you must have stories of like guys who came here and then people wanted to start stuff with them, and then they got out of it using these tactics, like in a really heroic way.
Well, what do you mean? Like,
People save their asses by knowing this stuff
oh, definitely.
all the time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But here's my thing. Do you think that learning all this stuff makes you more likely to engage in conflict?
Less, because you already know. Let's say, for example, that you are afraid of physical, an encounter, physical encounter.
Yeah.
When you already have the knowledge that you can take care of yourself, and as a blue belt already, after like 1.5 years, 2 years,
Yeah.
you know you can take care of yourself.
And you
Also.
sort of like get that urge out here, so you don't have to
You're
act it
using
out.
every day, and you're going for real. We don't tap until we are in such an uncomfortable position that we can't get out.
Okay.
How we do it?
Well, thanks for the lesson.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to let this experience absorb. But yeah, guys, come check it out. It's a really good atmosphere. Yeah, it feels like full of testosterone here. Like, boom. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Belgrade Beat. You're 18 years old, yeah?
Yeah.
How is it to be here?
It's awesome, man. We're a family here. It's great. I've never been to a better Jiu-Jitsu academy in my life.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been all over the world, and here it's the best.
Cool. Where are you from?
I lived in New York for like 8 years.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah. But went to Brazil, trained in New York. But here it's the best.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you, brother.
Belgrade Beat. The pulse of the city.